gonna be a long week.
Meet Al Brixton, former cybersecurity specialist and presently one of the last survivors in the nation of Dystopia. The paternalistic government had collapsed after an economic crisis, leaving the people with hardly anything to eat or do. Noticing this plight, the corporation assumed responsibility and moved all dystopians into a now dilapidated radio station. According to the corporation, this was because an eternal storm caused by severe pollution and climate change had destroyed everything on the outside. Only the building remained. Like most other dystopians, Al scavenged around the derelict building for whatever work he could offer the corporation in exchange for food. He also prided himself in making sure his fellow dystopians were doing fine as well. A few years back, the corporation started organizing Ascension festivals. These festivals were contests in which randomly selected dystopians competed to complete a particular task. Those people who successfully finished would then be migrated to Utopia, a mysterious paradise where food and employment were bountiful. No one ever returned from Ascension festivals, leading many to believe that they were one-way tickets out of hell and into Eden. This year, Al and his friend John had been picked to compete as a team. Realizing that this was his chance to escape starvation, Al knew he and John would have to succeed no matter the cost.
John,
Ow!
we waited years for this, and finally we have a chance to ascend.
An opportunity like this is once in a lifetime, literally.
I'm just glad we don't have to eat yucca all the time anymore.
Oh, looks like they're about to start.
A corporation official walks up to the podium and welcomes the contestants.
Oh, welcome, noble dystopians. My name is Peter, and I'll be in charge of this year's Ascension Festival. Now, first of all, I want you all to just congratulate yourselves for having been gifted this hallowed opportunity. Now, secondly, let's go over the rules. You will be placed into separate rooms. You are allowed to mingle amongst each other, but note that if any foul play is observed, you will be disqualified. You finish your challenge within 48 hours, or you will forfeit the opportunity to ascend. Finally, understand that you will be facing some very difficult challenges. You must make the right choice to finish your challenge, no matter the cost. With that, you all are ready to begin. So,
Yeah!
show us among you who is ready to ascend.
Yeah!
As opening ceremonies finish, Al and John head to the assigned room and notice that the challenge involves hacking a complex computer system to open a safe. Al and John begin working and don't stop until it's close to midnight.
Alright, we've been working all day non-stop. And I think if we keep working tomorrow, we'll be able to finish, crack the safe open, and ascend.
I haven't eaten anything since this morning.
Me neither. I think we should probably rest up, and we should eat some food, and then rest up, keep working on it tomorrow, and I think we can do it.
Great, we can definitely finish tomorrow.
As they go to rest, Al can only dream about Utopia.
Rise and grind, let's secure this bag.
We're so close. Can't waste any time on nonsense.
After a couple hours of working, the two hear a small commotion outside. John walks outside to investigate, only to discover a man hunched over a body.
Holy shit! Is that a body? What the hell is happening?
Ow! I was taking a break outside when I just saw this guy laying on the ground. You guys were the closest, so I brought him here.
What the hell are we supposed to do?
How would I know? Get out of my way. I need to finish my challenge so I can ascend.
Al, what do we do? What do we do?
Calm down. We should,
Al, neither of us have a goddamn clue. That guy just brought us a dead body. What the hell is going on?
John, hold on. Are we supposed to help this guy or finish our challenge?
Did you not hear me say he was already dead?
While the two argue over how to follow the rules correctly, Peter watches from a hidden camera. He appears intrigued.
Interesting. Instead of leaving, they continue to stand and argue over the body. Unfortunately, it appears they're too stupid to know how to follow my rule.
Do you think they're worthy? No, they seem pretty scared.
Not yet. We'll have to run this back. That owl fellow is a little bit different, though. It looks like he's trying to figure out how to help.
As Peter says this, the two, not knowing how to help the man or follow the rules, go back to crack the safe. Sometime later, they manage to open the safe and are visited by Peter himself.
We did it!
Yeah!
Well done, you two. Now, please head to the room for the night.
Is that it? Are we ready to ascend? Yes! We did it!
Yes, well, you certainly had an interesting day. It's a shame that man had to die.
He died?
Yes, unfortunately the man that Jude left behind was in critical condition. He died an hour ago.
we did what we had to do. If we would have wasted time helping him, we wouldn't have been able to finish the challenge. It was a hard choice to make.
No. You would definitely have not finished in time. Now, go rest. I'm excited to observe you tomorrow.
John leaves for the room, giddy at the thought of ascension. Al follows behind, slightly confused at the way Peter had phrased his sentences. Nonetheless, he too believes that they followed Peter's rules correctly. After walking into the room, Al expects to be in Utopia by morning.
I am so ready to... What the...
John, already awake, is even more frightened than Al.
I don't understand. The date still shows the 21st. Did they take me out and put me back in here? I don't understand.
That doesn't make any sense. Maybe we hallucinated yesterday?
Both of us? That's insane! This is insane, you sound insane, this is all insane!
Look, just forget about whatever we thought happened yesterday. We probably just hallucinated it because we're so hungry. Let's just finish the project and go to work.
Al? Are you not even slightly concerned as to why we're here? It's like time rewinded or something. Was the body a hallucination? Did we ascend? Are we in Utopia?
Snap out of it, John.
As the two hesitantly go back to work, Peter watches closely.
Now, what will you do today? Hopefully you've learned after yesterday's disaster.
What the hell?
Don't tell me.
I need to complete my challenge. You guys need to take care of him. I've already done my part. I brought him here.
Looks like we weren't the only ones to experience that this morning.
There's no way everyone had the same hallucination, especially if it's happening right now, again. Alright, what do we do now? Looks like Jude cares more about ascending.
I'm gonna check his pulse. Maybe he's still alive?
But Al, we need to finish our challenge too. We're so close to ascension, and we don't even know how to help this man.
We'll have time, don't worry.
As Al takes the man's pulse, he discovers that the man's name is Laszlo. He had been trapped outside during the eternal storm, and without any food or shelter, he'd collapsed at the front door before being found by Jude. John brings Laszlo some rations and informs Al it's been an hour, and they need to finish the Ascension Challenge.
Alright, I'm gonna go back and finish hacking the system. You catch up soon.
So negligent. Only helping up to his own convenience. When will you take responsibility for this man? Show me you're worthy of Ascension.
Peter, calm down. Al's still with Laszlo, see?
Yeah, how odd. Even after you and John have made up your minds, he tries to help. Al, you might just be the most interesting subject I've ever observed.
John, I need some help here. Look, man, I think I'm just gonna point you towards the medical facility. That sound good to you?
Yeah, I guess I'm still kind of woozy though.
Look, man, you'll be good.
After pointing out the medical facility to Laszlo, Al runs back to finish the challenge. Peter meets with the two after they finish and commends them for completing the task, telling them again he is excited to observe them tomorrow. While walking to the room, Al feels like he and John didn't follow the rules correctly.
I just don't feel like we did enough.
We did everything we could. We still have to finish our challenge.
What if we left him to die?
That's the price we pay for living in Dystopia.
Oh, great.
Fuck! Something's not right, Al.
Once again, the two try to crack the safe but cannot focus. At the fated hour, they rush outside, only to notice a very angry Jude staring right at them.
You guys take care of him. I'm ascending!
We need to make the right choice to finish the challenge. I can think of one thing I'd like to do.
You can't be serious. This isn't the best way to follow the rules, is it?
I'm sick and tired of this fucking room.
Hey, what are you doing?
John and Al stab Laszlo to death. Peter's taken aback, but simply presses a button and continues watching.
We followed the rules, didn't we? If we wake up in this room tomorrow,
Man, I'm not even keeping track anymore.
We're never going to ascend. The corporation has us trapped here to do their bidding.
that sounds ridiculous.
It just doesn't make sense. How do we open the safe if we have to take care of Laszlo? We're stuck. We're stuck here forever.
Maybe we aren't supposed to finish the challenge at all.
What?
Think about it. Peter keeps stressing that rule. Make the right choice, no matter the cost. I think we've been thinking about it wrong this whole time. The right choice is to help Laszlo. No matter how we do it, we always fail because we go back to hacking the safe.
But that's the challenge.
Notice Peter never calls it that, though. He always calls it a task. That's his hint. The challenge is resisting the urge and helping Laszlo instead. That's the difficult task. Peter's keeping all of us here to find the one team that does the right thing. Maybe that's how you ascend.
Al, you're wrong. We miss our chance to ascend.
And if I'm right, we should have forfeited that chance a long time ago.
Following Al's interpretation of the rules, the two patiently wait for the hour, avoiding the temptation to open the safe. Upon entering the hallway, they notice Jude is nowhere to be seen, but Laszlo's body is lying in a corner. Al and John drag him back to the room to save him.
You get him some water. I'll get him a blanket.
I'm trusting you. Here's some water.
Thanks.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, thank you. Yeah, it was... my name's Laszlo, I was outside.
Yeah, we know.
You guys are kind of funny, you know that?
After an hour, they take him to the building's medical facility, where he is brought back to a fully stable condition. As Al and John return to the corporation, they notice that they do not have enough time to finish hacking the system.
I feel good. We didn't crack the safe, but I feel more accomplished than the rest of the time we've been stuck in here.
Yeah, this must be what it feels like to have actually done the right thing.
That's precisely what you are feeling.
Peter? Jude? Laszlo?
Congratulations. You've proven to me that you are worthy of ascension. I'll admit, even at the start it was clear to me you were ready.
Well, why the hell didn't we ascend then?
I wanted to test you. No other team stopped to even think about helping Laszlo. Except for you. I wanted to see you all follow through with it and to truly make the right but difficult choice. Al, I think I'm most impressed by you. Initially, you are the only one to at least try to help Laszlo. By the end, your individual morality managed to get through to John. And as a team, you're able to save Laszlo's life.
And Jude? Laszlo? You guys were in on this too?
We were. A long time ago, the three of us were just like you. The Ascension taught us what it truly means to be human, to overcome the pressure of the group and show care for others.
The rules we put in place were only meant to find the most moral members of dystopian society. Most people would just look out for themselves and help another person even survive. After seeing you two finally work up the courage to put aside your own goals and help me out, it's clear that you are worthy of ascension.
With that, Peter opens the door, and instead of darkness or a raging storm, Al and John found themselves staring at an open blue sky. At long last, they had reached Utopia,